in partnership with CommSec.
Let's go to CommSec. Tom Piotrowski, good morning to you. So what's the read today? And I suppose whatever happened in the markets happened yesterday afternoon after that rates call. Will much be different today?
Well, to be frank, probably not, Pete. It's a slow burn because what we saw yesterday from the RBA, as has been much discussed since, is it was a hawkish rate cut, or at least a cautious one. The governor articulated in the press conference afterwards that victory over inflation cannot be declared. There's still a lot of moving parts to it. So the picture needs to unfold over the course of coming months in relation to what happens with the employment market, whether or not you continue to see that recent trend in inflation moderating. So the prospect of an April rate cut is remote. 1 in 5 as far as the market's concerned, a 20% possibility, although that improves in the May window. That is around 1 in 2, but obviously that can change given what the economic news will be when it comes to growth, to inflation and to employment. They're probably the most important vectors at the moment. So the Aussie dollar is moderated, Pete. It was trading closer to 64.7 this time yesterday morning. It's trading around 63.4. As much as anything else, that's a reflection of the strengthening of the US dollar overnight. The trends that we saw for Northern Hemisphere equity markets were mixed. On the one hand, you saw small improvements for European indices. The discussion around security has seen defence stocks in Europe continue to flourish. That's been a theme in the last couple of days. US markets are a little bit underdone at this stage. We've got the Nasdaq leading the modest declines, down by about 0.5%. They are waiting for a new catalyst. The US investors, you've seen new record highs in recent times, but something more needs to be delivered to push through those levels. Today, the futures are pointing to a decline of around 0.1% for the local market. We've got a lot of earnings to get through, including Santos, the NAB, James Hardie. There'll be a good cross-section of the industry picture in Australia to get through today. So really, it's the quality of these earnings that will dictate whether or not the market can hold on to these levels at the moment.
All right, Tom Piotrowski, thank you so much. We'll chat to you in a few hours, my friend.